What's up, brothers? Right back at it. You know how we do. Men don't date single mothers. Real talk. Don't do it. It's a shame, a waste of energy, time, and money. And we all know this, but I'm about to continue to reiterate this. They're going to always have babies by the guys that they want and always try to find a weaker, more subservient man to take on or make up for things that she's already done. So if you're taking care of a kid from a woman, if you're doing a stepdaddy, you need to give it up. Stop right now, because you are destroying yourself and your ego, and anything that you possibly could have thought you wanted to do becomes everything that y'all have to do. And you get pulled into a family that it ain't even yours. Like, that's fundamentally, look, they have ready-made meals. If you go to any frozen food section at any grocery store, you can pick up a frozen dinner, take it home, warm it up, stir it up, and eat it. The work has already been done. It may not be healthy for you, but the work of providing some type of nourishment for you has already been done. So when you get with a woman that already's got kids, you get with a frozen meal. Somebody has already done prepared her and put her up, and now you about to come thaw her out and consume her. But the reality of it is, she's consuming you. You think you are getting a woman that made a mistake and had a kid by a guy that mistreated her. She can tell you anything. She can tell you anything. And best believe, don't think for 1 second that every baby mama does not still have her baby daddy on her mind. If you date a woman that already has kids, you already got to realize you're coming in at fourth place. You're not even ranking, honestly, because she's more important, her child's more important, and believe it or not, her baby dad is more important. Every time she looks at her child, she sees him, not you. So therefore, you will never be the first thing on her mind. Never. Don't even twist that. You'll be fourth to fifth. Then her family comes into play. So you're like fifth or sixth on the line, man. You're down there, bro. She can just you're just some resources, someone to have pillow talk with. You're just there as a subservient individual. You're there as a slave. Real talk. And another thing is, once a man busts all up in a woman and impregnates her, his sperm is literally all over her. It is. The sperm is just not inside her uterus. The sperm is all over her, bro. It's everywhere. It is everywhere internally. Her cerebral spinal fluid is everywhere. Everywhere. Every man that she's been with, sperm is floating around there somewhere. But the guy that she's had a baby with, that she's literally birthed his child and carried his child, his seed grew inside of her. A whole lot of him is in her for life and ain't coming out. It ain't coming out, brothers. You sitting here wanting to date this single mom that she's literally got another man on her mind forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. And another thing is, these baby mamas know where their baby daddies are at. If a man, she says, I don't talk to my baby daddy no more, she lying. She talked to her baby daddy still. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if my baby mama got a boyfriend or not, but I know one thing. She'll call him over here if she want to. I already know, man. The reality of it is, they just looking for some weaker man to take care of him or something like that, or to listen to him. And you laugh. You have to literally laugh at the guy that tries to come behind you and try to raise your kid when your kid is looking like you, acting like you. Your kid is doing stuff that he can't even daggone explain because that's your child. Your child is good as, like, I wouldn't want to be Zion Williams' stepdad. Zion Williams was going to be a talented guy in sports regardless. Look at that kid's build. Look at that kid's size. That kid was going to be amazing in some sport regardless. So at the end of the day, All that at the end of the day, that stepdad didn't. He might have coached him some, but his stepdad was his primary. He had other basketball coaches. He had other football coaches. His mom just literally needed that sperm to create that guy. You know, like look at him. Look what she created. That was not a stepdaddy that did that. That was his actual dad that created him with his mom. You have no rhyme or reason for why that child is born. Wow, and when you sign a birth, I've heard guys sign birth certificates for children already born. Why would you sign a birth certificate for a child that's already born? Birth certificates say that this child is born and I am his father. But yet the child is already born and you're not his father, so why are you signing the birth certificate? That woman is just allowing you to put yourself on the line for something that is never going to be yours. How can that child respect you when that child doesn't even really care about you? You are just there because you happen to be sleeping with the mom. Now you are stepdaddy of the year? No, you are sucker of the century because the other man done what he was going to do with her. She done had her services rendered. She done paid up with her life, risking her life to have another man's kid. Now you're going to come in here and risk yours to take care of her? You're going to spend your whole life taking care of another man's seed? Because you want to be considered a good man? Nah, man. You just there for the time being and it's just your turn to serve as a slave. You better stop simping. You better start dating and marrying these single moms. They can't bring nothing to your life. Their kids will not fulfill your life. Her kids are fulfilling her life, not yours. Don't even get it twisted. This is another No Sweetheart production. You know, men, stop being sweet, stop being nice, because these nice guys are getting attacked by predator type women. They date these bad guys, they date rough gangster guys, and they learn a lot from these guys. A street guy, a gangster guy, women know that these guys can teach them way more than a good guy. A good guy can just show you how to go to work, to do a job, run a business, be accountable. No, just be so boring. That's what you can teach them, how to be boring. These bad guys, these street guys can teach them a little bit more of what is edgy. Half these girls wouldn't know what a gram, a QP, they wouldn't know what a half an ounce was. Half these women wouldn't know how many grams in an ounce if it wasn't for street dudes. All right? And a lot of them do, because there's much more. Most women wouldn't even know how to manipulate, how to finesse, really, if they didn't learn that shit from the streets. So therefore, they know there's more to learn from the streets than these everyday nice guys. What are you going to teach them as an everyday nice guy? Hardly anything. Nothing, really. And they know that. They know there's more to learn from these streets and these street guys. So therefore, that's the reason why they all like thugs, because these thugs can treat them in a different way, because thugs be simping out on a much different level. Some of my thug friends be taking girls they be taking girls on crazy ass dates. I'm like, what? You really took her there? And then they be doing it. And nice guys just be wanting to they be doing this is worse. They be wanting to buy them expensive gifts and stuff. I'm like, man, all y'all simping. The nice guys and the thugs are simping. But anyway, there's more that they can learn from the thugs. And that's who they having their kids with. You know what I'm saying? Like, my baby mama didn't get pregnant by me when I was a super nice, I'll marry you kind of guy. She got pregnant by me when I was out here when I was, a little rougher. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So when my son came out and I said, well, let me try to they ain't interested in no good guys. What happened to that thug that I was with? What happened to that edgy dude I was with? Nah, I can't be that guy no more, sweetheart. We got a kid. They want you to remain thugs. They get pregnant by thugs. And then they want you to sit here and then they want to find a good guy to may take care of everything. Like the thug, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. It's crazy, brothers. Crazy. how they be doing.